When the world is quiet and the lights go out, that's when you see a person's true character. Not in the spotlight, not when someone's clapping, but in the hush of midnight when they think absolutely no one is watching. That's exactly when 10-year-old Mason proved who he really is. What he did for his baby brother while his parents were fast asleep didn't just melt his mother's heart. It racked up over 17 million views on TikTok for all the right reasons. But Mason isn't alone. Over 1,000 miles away, another big brother was caught on camera executing the sweetest toddler prison break you've ever seen. Let's rewind the tapes, because if you've had a tough week, these two late-night stories are exactly what you need to see. Gloria McIntosh is a writer and a mother of 6 boys from Ohio. That alone deserves a medal. But on one particularly quiet night in 2020, it wasn't her parenting that took center stage, it was her 10-year-old son, Mason. At 3 in the morning, 18-month-old Grayson woke up, the kind of whimper that usually sends an exhausted parent sprinting through the dark hallway. Gloria heard him, but before she could even get out of bed, she checked the baby monitor. Through the soft gray-toned screen, she watched Mason walk into his baby brother's room. Quiet as a whisper, Mason gently lifted Grayson out of his crib, hugged him close, and paced the room. He wiped his brother's runny nose, grabbed some toys, and tried everything to soothe him. When it was clear Grayson wasn't going to settle, Mason didn't just put him down and walk away. This 4th grader climbed into the crib with him, lying by his side to keep him company. Gloria, watching from her room, was speechless. When she finally went in to relieve her son, she asked him, "Why didn't you just come and get me?" Mason looked at his mom and simply said, "You had a big day. I just wanted you to get some rest." Here was a 10-year-old boy, desperate for his own sleep, choosing compassion, choosing to carry the weight, just a little bit, for his tired mom. As Gloria later said, he understands that he is his brother's keeper. Now, while Mason was doing everything he could to keep his baby brother in his crib, another big brother was using his late-night hours to help his sister escape hers. Meet 3-year-old Levi and 2-year-old Vivi from Santa Monica, California. They share a bedroom, and apparently an ironclad sibling alliance. One night, Vivi couldn't sleep, so she called out across the dark room to her brother, "Lay in my bed?" Levi, sounding like an exhausted old man who just wants his beauty sleep, let out a sigh. "Again lay in my bed?" he asked, but a second later he agreed. The problem? Vivi couldn't get out. So Levi, the loyal accomplice, dragged a plastic step stool over to her crib. Vivi tumbled out and hit him with the sweetest whisper. "Thank you, Levi. Polite and breaking the rules." These kids are unicorns. But the mission wasn't over. Vivi suddenly realized she forgot her baby doll in the crib. Before she could panic, Levi sprang into action. "I'll get your baby," he reassured her, handing it down like a sacred treasure. When their mom, Valerie, checked the camera the next day, she couldn't even be mad. The video was so wholesome it exploded online, racking up over 100 million views, and even landing the whole family an interview on. We live in a time where it's incredibly easy to get cynical. The news is exhausting, and social media can be toxic. Just to let his mom sleep, or a toddler help his sister bust out of toddler prison, just so they can cuddle, and suddenly the world feels a little softer. These aren't just viral videos. They're proof of the kind of humanity we all hope to raise. Kids who watch out for each other. Kids who choose kindness when the lights are off, not because they'll get a reward, but because it's simply the right thing to do. If these two big brothers brought a smile to your face today, do me a favor and hit that share button. Send this to a tired parent who needs a reminder that they're raising something good. Or send it to your own sibling as a little nudge to say thank you. And remember, compassion is still out there. Sometimes it just wears footy pajamas. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.